All right, we are back, but this time we're not playing sealed. In fact, we are playing Blitz today. Mo, how are you?
I am great. It's always a good day to play some Flesh and Blood.
All right, well, this is a janky brew for me. I haven't really tested it super well, but I'm excited to see how it matches up against your LEVIA. Hyperdriver is my mechanologist item starting on the battlefield. This is a non-typical one, but it's one that works well in this deck. And then my weapon is plasma barrel shot. Again, not super typical, but I like this one for this particular build. So it's kind of interesting. This deck is really built around boosting and going super wide.
So I have Ravenous Meat Axe. It's not my go-to weapon normally. However, I don't have the Manageable Claws yet, so I have to deal with the Meat Axe.
I guess now we can flip our equipment, reveal that. I am unfortunately running a suite of Iron Rot equipment just to be able to block against big LEVIA attacks, but I am also running Teklo Foundry Heart, which is obviously the kind of a crucial piece for her.
All right, my equipment's a little more interesting. I have Ebon Fold for my helmet. It's a good way to get a card and banished in the late game, so my banish zone doesn't kill me due to blood debt. I have a Carrion Husk. If you're playing a Shadow hero, you might as well just play Husk. It is the best equipment in the game. And then I have Gambler's Gloves and Scab Skin Leathers, which allows me to roll a 6-sided die and gain action points equal to half that number rounded down. So if I roll a 1, my turn is over. If I roll a 2, I get 1, etc., etc. So a little bit of risk, a little bit of reward. Gambler's Gloves let me destroy them to re-roll a d6 that I've rolled this turn. And if my dice are really bad, do not worry. I have brought a dunce cap to put on those dice if they are being bad.
Ooh, spicy. You love to see it. Tell those dice they're being bad and put them in the corner.
Oh, if they're super bad, they go into spiky jail. So we gotta make sure.
Wow, you've got a whole setup there.
You gotta treat your dice like you know how they deserve to be treated. If they're bad, they get punished.
Yeah, hold a little bit of a threat above their heads in case they don't roll right. I like it. All right, well, speaking of dice, why don't we go ahead and roll 2 d6s and see who goes first?
Let's do it.
Come on, baby, come on. Ooh, 11.
9. Okay.
All right, I have to think. Do I want to go first against LEVIA? I think I'll choose to go second.
I think that's the right play. Yeah, so as I was saying, I really need to get cards into my graveyard as soon as possible because all my cards require them. So I'm going to start my turn off with a Scab Skin Leathers roll. Let's hope for a 6. It was a 4. So I will be getting 2 action points this turn. Pitching a blue to Deep-Rooted Evil, coming at you for 6.
I will block 2 with my Teklo and an additional 3 with a high octane, so I'm blocking for 5 total. Go down to 19.
With my second action point, I will discard a yellow and swing with the Meat Axe. So I will draw a card.
And that's gonna come at me for how much?
We're gonna see. Odds, I'll discard the card on the left. Evens, I'll discard the card on the right. It is evens. So it is a 7 attack. So it's coming at you for 5.
Coming at me for 5. Let's see. What would I like to do here? I think I'll block with a throttle for 3 and just take 2 off of that.
Okay.
Go to 17.
I will do I even want to arsenal this card? Yeah, I think I'll arsenal this card and say go.
All right, I'll draw 2. All right, this is going to be a fun one. I'm going to pitch a blue high-speed impact to pay for a high octane. You didn't see the last of it. So whenever I boost, I gain an action point and draw a card and go again. I have 2 floating resources. I'm going to use both of them to attack with a throttle for 6, and I'm going to boost. So 6 go again.
I think I can have an explosive turn on my turn. I think I'm gonna just pop my Husk early and just block for 6.
So I will gain 1 pitch point from my hyperdriver since I've boosted, and I will use that pitch point to activate Teklo Foundry Heart. I'm gonna banish 2 cards. I'm gonna gain 2 action points from that, so I basically just convert my 1 to 2. I'm going to play a high-speed impact for 1. And I'm going to give it go again with boost.
I will block that for 2 with my scab skins.
Then with my remaining action points, yeah, why not? I'm gonna pitch in a convection amplifier to have 2 pitch points to put a counter on my plasma barrel shot, and then attack for 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 damage.
I will take the 3 down to 16.
Take 3. Sounds good. And that's basically what the deck wants to do. Just do all the things as fast as possible.
All right, let's see. I will start by pitching a Reckless Swing to play an Art of War.
Oof.
I will choose Go Again, and I will banish a Mark of the Beast to draw 2.
Okay.
With that, I will play a Blood Rush Below. As additional cost, I must discard a card at random. My brute attacks gain +2 this turn. And if I discard a card with 6 or more power, I may draw 2. Evens, odds. Oh, that fell off the camera. Let's try that again. Evens, odds. It was something with 6 or more, so I will draw 2. Pitching a yellow Deep Evil. To going to Hungering Slaughter Beast for 7. Additional cost to play it, I need to banish 3 random cards. I only have 3 cards, that's perfect. And it will get the +2 from Blood Rush Below, so 9 Go Again.
I'll block 6. Take 3.
Okay. I will pitch this Command and Conquer. I just go with my Meat Axe. Trigger to draw a card, then discard a card at random. It is not 6 or greater, so it's only coming at you for 5.
I'll block 3 and then 1 more with Teklo Foundry Heart, making this not be able to block again. So I'll block 4.
I will not take Blood Debt because I banished a card with 6 or more power this turn. Currently 5 cards sitting in the Blood Debt pile.
I arsenaled and I'm gonna pass your way.
I will play a Barring Beatdown. Your next brute attack this turn gains when this is defended by less than 2 non-equipment cards. It is +2, and it will intimidate you. So you will banish a card face down from your hand, and you cannot block with it this turn.
So 1 through 4. 1. Can't block with a maximum velocity.
I will pitch a blue to Dread Screamer. As addition to cast it, I need to banish 3 random cards from my graveyard. I'm just gonna shuffle these up really good, and then flip over the top 3. If a card with 6 or more is banished this way, it gains Go Again. There was 1. So 6 Go Again. If you don't block with 2 cards from hand, it is 8 Go Again.
Yeah, I'll block with 2.
Pitch a red to Meat Axe to draw a card and discard a card. It is 6, so I'll come at you for 5.
Yeah, I'll take 5.
Okay, I will pass the turn over to you.
Go down to 8. An attack for 3 with 0 to 60. Boost.
I will take 3.
Okay. I'm going to gain an action point from Hyperdrive. And I will pitch a maximum velocity to come at you for 6.
So I drew a very similar hand to that second turn. So I'm going to take this 6 and try to do a big turn again.
Okay. Down to 7.
Down to 7. Turn is going to start off the same exact way as that other turn did. Pitch a blue to Art of War. Choosing Go Again and banishing Aftermath to draw 2. You live and you die by the randomness in LEVIA. Let's see what I can do here to turn this around.
Same for me though, to be honest. If I'm boosting good cards, I'm just like, oof.
That's so true.
It's fun though. It's kind of, I like how we're both playing like high risk, high reward characters right now.
Oh, 100%. I'm gonna break my helmet actually, so I can pay 1 to banish a card from my hand. If it's Shadow, I can draw a card. So I will banish a Shadow Puppetry to draw a card.
Okay.
I will then play a Blood Rush Below.
Yep.
Discard a card. Evens on the left, odds on the right. It is odd, so evens odds. It is 6 or more, so I will draw 2. I was at 8, right? Before
You're
I
at
bumped
7.
that? 7, alright. My next attack still gets go again from that Art of War.
And no resources floating, right?
No resources currently. I'm going to pitch 2 yellows to go up to 4 to play Deep-Rooted Evil for my Banish Zone. If a card with 6 or more power has been put into my Banish Zone this turn, I may play it from my Banish Zone.
Yep.
So, I'm going to you for 8, go again.
All right, I'm going to finally use my equipment. I'm going to use 3 of those. 3 more here. So 6, I'll take 2.
Okay. With go again, I will Bloodyard Marauder you. It's attacking my graveyard for 8. I need to banish 3 random cards.
For 8, huh?
Yep.
No go again after that.
No go again.
Yeah, I'll block for 6.
Okay.
Take 2, go to 4.
My blood debt is still at 6 currently. So if I have a bad turn, I honestly just lose the game. So we shall see.
I'm hoping that happens, because I'm just going to Arsenal and pass to you, sir.
So as I say that, I have no way to banish cards in my hand right now. So this is a little awkward.
So you just dead as hell right now?
I would go to 1, which is the funny part. Let's start the turn by rolling for Scab Skins. See if we can get a free action point going. 6, that's 3 action points.
Yikes.
You see that? You bring out the dunce cap and they get scared.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I'm going to start the turn off by playing Doomsday to get that Blasphemous token that I do not have with me. So it is a 6 attack for
What's
0.
it like to have good cards?
It's great. It is great. I guess I will attack for 6 and have 2 action points remaining.
So it attacks for how much?
It attacks for 6 and it has 6 HP, so you may attack it on your turn.
Interesting. I'll block for 3 and go to 1?
Okay. I will... Oh, I really just want to pass the turn and be sneaky with how to kill you. However, I will pitch a blue beatdown to swing my weapon down to 1 point left. Draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Off the screen again. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I discard a Reckless Swing. So it's only coming at you for 3 right now.
Only coming at me for 3. Wow, how merciful of you. I'll block 3.
Pitch a Barring Beatdown to play a Wrecker Romp from Arsenal. I have to discard a card to play it, and it's coming at you for 6.
You got it. I only got 3 left. Tekla Core doesn't block.
Oof.
Yeah, the Tekla Core was an unfortunate draw. But that was a good game.
Yeah, I almost killed myself at the end. That would have been an embarrassing way to go.